Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Nerd Talk crew back with another episode. But we're live on a Tuesday. On a Tuesday, it's Daredevil Day, man. We're doing a live watch along of the season finale, episode 9 of Daredevil, guys. I'm here with my boy Tyler. What's going on, my guy?
Man, another shit day. Neither Tuesday nor Wednesday. It doesn't matter. My job fucking sucks.
Okay.
But I'm excited, man. This month, the TV gods were like, fuck them. We're gonna screw them all. Last of Us, Daredevil finale, Andor, all in the same month. Kick rocks. So now I'm like, great.
Yeah.
Of which I still have not even started Andor yet. I do want to. Well, I need to because it starts next week.
We should be happy. I mean, we got enough content to keep us, up the float for these next couple weeks at least. But Tyler, you ready to get into Daredevil? We got to talk about episode 8 first before we get into episode 9.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, Tyler. Go ahead. What's your thoughts on episode 8, my boy?
This episode, man. I watched it with my mom. My mom finally caught up. She watched all 3 seasons of the original show. She watched Defenders. She watched Hawkeye. She watched Echo, and then she watched this all in the span of 2 weeks. Good Lord. I watched it with my mom, and she seemed to enjoy it. Listen, the episode wasn't bad, but it was rather shocking to go on Twitter as soon as it ended and everyone was acting like this was the second coming of Christ. Like this episode was just so much better than every other one. It was baffling to me. I was like, really? Okay. I personally found this episode very boring. And this isn't someone who, when there wasn't action in the original show, I didn't like it. I actually loved it. This episode was just fucking slow to me. There are things I liked in it, but I was just bored. And coming off of the last episode and even the episode before it just, I don't know. I feel like they had a lot of momentum and then they slammed the brakes for whatever reason on this episode. And it was just boring. And when it ended, I was like, well, okay. And that's kind of what you get when you tease something in the second episode of the show. Oh, no, the third episode. The third episode of the show, and then you have me waiting for it the entire time. I'm going to get impatient. And now it seems like, we're going to get it tonight, and it's like, I could care less.
Yeah, I'm kind of on a little bit of the opposite. Sorry, my connection might be a little bad. I'm sorry, you guys, for that. But I'm a little on the opposite. I actually really enjoyed the episode. I liked all the stuff with Kingpin and Vanessa. All the stuff with Matt, dealing with what he's dealing with when it comes to, finally confronting Kingpin. And of course, all the deck stuff. Like all the deck stuff was great. I think the fact that we got to see with what he sees in his mind when it comes to him when he actually uses like his ability, because I don't care nobody say the way he's just able to throw things, that's an ability. That's like I wouldn't be surprised they call him a meta-human at this point, because this guy he literally took out his own tooth and flinged it in a guy's eyeball. Like that's insane to do. Which I did like. That was a nice callback from a comic book. He actually did that in a comic book. But I loved all that stuff. And I get what you mean by saying being boring. But for someone like me, which I'm a throw this out there, I'm a huge Law and Order fan. A lot of those shows are kind of a lot of dialogue heavy, a lot of courtroom drama stuff and stuff like that. And I'm kind of intrigued with that stuff. Now there is some stuff I didn't like. I'm sorry, like all the stuff with Matt's business partner, you can get that shit out of here. Even Cherry, I felt like Cherry was such an underdeveloped character. They have done nothing with him at all, like nothing.
Yeah, they gave this dude an arc, and they just forgot it existed.
Yes, Like he came in and he's so far just been the information guy. Go find out what you know, and and so far he hasn't done a good job because I feel like he hasn't learned anything from this guy because he hasn't like what the heck is going on here. But um, like I said, I really enjoyed the episode. It's not the best episode, so everyone coming out here saying, "Oh my god, it's one of the best episodes." No, it's not. It's a good episode. It's not the best episode, or it's not the greatest episode. Um, I'm kind of feeling the same way I feel so far. Now we're coming up on the season finale. I'm feeling the same way I felt about season 2 of Daredevil. If I had to rank the season, it's definitely going 1, 3, Born Again, then 2. I'm liking this more than Daredevil season 2, but I feel like I need to do a rewatch of this show when it ends to see how I really feel about it. Because I did a rewatch of season 2 and I enjoyed it, but it kind of went down for a little down for me when I did on the second rewatch leading up to this. So, but I really enjoyed the episode. I'm excited for the season finale. Hopefully, we do get a decent amount of action because I guess that's what you kind of felt. You felt like it wasn't a lot of action in the episode. So I guess you'll get your dose of adrenaline and action in this episode.
Yeah, man. I I need to clarify that I enjoyed some things. For one, I enjoyed everything with Dex. I think that's the one thing that a lot of people can agree has, even though we've gotten Dex and sprinkles of this show, he's been very good in it. And who knows what they're gonna do with season 2. I think making Dex the main villain is the right way to go. I think this is a villain with such unmatched potential so far, and I think he's fucking amazing.
And actually making Bullseye, like
Yeah.
actually making the character because I don't think he's called himself that character yet.
Um, the stuff with the stuff with Kingpin and Vanessa. At first, I was okay with it because it was confirming that they were not on the rocks and that they were gonna be fine. But then the end of the episode happened, and I said, "Well, fuck me then. Never mind." Because
Right.
you're backing out on it. It's like it's so. I don't understand what this show's obsession is with teasing that they're gonna split up. Do they not understand that that was one of the main things that people loved about the original show was that relationship between them? I don't understand. Why are you fucking or at least teasing undoing it? I really hope that's not where we go with this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
annoyed.
Yeah. Because I was watching it with my wife and she thought right out the bat that she sent Luca to kill Fisk, which I don't think. Obviously, we know that's not what happened. Um, and I told her, I said, no. Wilson loves Vanessa, and I do believe Vanessa loves Fisk. So I don't believe that they would go behind each other's backs and get one of the other killed. I don't think that will happen. Which I do believe, unless you want Kingpin to literally go off the rails, yeah, go ahead and kill Vanessa, but don't have Wilson do it. Have someone else do it, not him.
I think it's ridiculous that if they're teasing this. I really hope this ends up not being true. Um, Matt and what's her face? His girlfriend,
Heather.
Heather. She pissed me off this entire episode. She got me actively annoyed. I couldn't stand her. I was like, yo, I think Muse should have sped up his time a little quick trying to kill you, bro. Because Jesus Christ, I could not stand her, bro. She was just like she's saying the right things, but it's just coming off in a way. It's like, yo, can you shut up? Like, shut up. Like, bro, there are bigger problems here than your stupid nonsense. Um, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. I know this is probably just going to lead to Matt telling her that she's Daredevil. Please do it and get it over with because I'm not
Right.
invested in them at all, to be honest. Like I was invested after I forgot what episode I was invested, but now I'm not. I don't care. I don't care about them. I'm
Yeah.
it's very actively obvious that, they're attempting to replace Karen and you're not going to, bro. You're not going
Yeah,
to.
it's weird because it felt like does he have to really have a love interest in the movie? Like, does he really have to have one? Because he didn't have one in season 3, so it's like, why does he have to have a
No.
love interest?
He didn't
So
really
I
have
don't
one in
know.
season one. Not really.
No, yeah, because even Claire, I don't really count her. I mean, he was a little fling, but I don't see that they weren't in a relationship. So
Um, the stuff with Daniel and BB. I like the idea of Matt, Kingpin, pushing this kid further into his, camp. Um, I don't really know where it's gonna go because I
yeah,
don't really know how big his role is in terms of what he made him. He made him in charge of something. I'm assuming it's important because this lady freaked out about it.
deputy
Um,
chief of communications.
I don't even know what that means. I'm assuming it has to
I
do
don't
with
know what
social
that
media
means.
because
Yes, it definitely has to.
that he's made an emphasis. It's like, oh, you understand the media, and. So I'm interested in what's gonna happen with that, but the stuff with BB, everything with her in this episode just clearly just felt like a setup for season two. That's exactly what it felt like.
Hmm.
It was so
Yep.
annoying,
Which I'm
obvious.
which I'm interested though. I'm interested in that because yeah, she's been around, this whole Fisk thing, but once he brought up, he was the number one. Well, he was a suspect in your uncle's murder, and she says, "I know. Why do you think I'm here?" I'm like, so she does know.
Yeah,
She
but this
does
is the
figure
this
out
is the
what's
thing
going on.
that's bugging me though. They introduced her in like I think it was the second episode or maybe the third episode. I don't
Mhm.
remember. But they introduced her and they made it very obvious that she was Ben's niece. And we haven't touched this since then. And now we're just coming back to it. Don't you think it would have made fucking sense to have that be a plot point the entire season of, oh, she's Ben's niece and she's trying to figure out what's going on or possibly pull some dirt on Kingpin by getting through to Daniel? Like, I don't understand why. This is my issue with this show. Sometimes the storytelling is kind of all over the place. My biggest issue with the episode,
Yeah.
we're gonna fucking talk about it now. This whole Punisher cult shit, bro. You had an amazing setup for it in episode 3 where they killed White Tiger and they made it a whole big deal. Have we heard fucking anything since that happened? No. And now I'm assuming in the finale they're just gonna show up and get killed by Frank. Sure, we've seen them sprinkled
Yep.
here and there, but they don't matter. They don't fucking matter, bro. They're a bunch of
Yeah. At this
idiots.
point, they're
At this
they're red
point
shirts.
they're no fucking better than the tracksuit mafia in fucking Hawkeye, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what they are. Because at the
Like,
end of the day, they work for Kingpin. At the end of the day, they're all Kingpin's bodyguards. That's what they've been down. That's what they are at this point.
and it pisses me off because the plot line of, oh, like he's assembling a task force to take out vigilantes. That's a cool fucking idea, and they do nothing with it.
Yeah.
That pisses me off. I hate seeing
Which I
shit be introduced and it's just
which
thrown
I thought
away.
I thought that was going. That's why it's weird that I seen that everyone was talking about the task force, but I thought that was going to be a plot line in season 2, which is why why Daredevil had to bring together a team to take them out or at least take them down. But the fact that we got a task force in this season, it's like it's weird that right they haven't done anything with it. But you also got to add in we got the Muse stuff, we got you know obviously all the Fisk Mayor stuff. It's like it's a lot of stuff they put into this 9 episode season, which in my opinion, at least I think we like we talked about it. There's one episode missing out of here. There's at least an episode missing for sure out of the show, or at least 2. It felt like we got to the season finale so fast. It didn't help that we got 2 episodes when the show started, right? We got 2 episodes when the show started, and then in the middle we got 2 episodes. So that's why it feels like we already on the season finale already, but we done got 4 episodes like one back to back to back to back. So
They need to make sure that the finale is longer. I mean, the next season is longer. They do because they and the other thing is they need to stop overstuffing so much. But this isn't even a Disney issue. This is a fucking Netflix issue because Netflix did this too, where they would put so much shit into one season sometimes it just didn't work. There's a reason why other seasons of this show worked better than other ones. For example, season
Yeah.
1 and 3. Why? Because they only had one fucking villain, at most two. How many
Yeah.
villains does this season have? You
Or
have Kingpin,
yeah.
Bullseye, Muse, and then a whole task force on top of that. 4 fucking things you're trying to juggle, and you can't do it. On top of a Daniel subplot, and the stuff with Heather, and the stuff with Vanessa. That's so much shit you're not balancing correctly.
Right.
You cannot do that in 9 episodes. You're fucking mental if you think you can do that. Make it 13. Make it longer. I don't give a shit. If it's paced fine, I'm not gonna bitch about
That's
it.
what I was saying. That's the thing. It was supposed to be 18 episodes at first, right? It's supposed to be 18 episodes or something like that.
Something
It was
like
supposed to
that.
be a long. It was supposed to be longer than we're used to. But obviously with the recall and them reshooting the whole thing and then adding, new footage and stuff like that, which I believe that the long episode we got, that's why we split into 2 seasons. I feel like the 9 episodes we were supposed to get, they're gonna mix them up in season 2. At least that's what I think. Like instead of doing one long season, they're gonna split into Born Again season 1 and season 2. Which even if I don't know if it's gonna be called Born Again. I don't know if they're gonna keep that title or they're gonna change it. But
I don't know, man. It's just it's frustrating. It's like, truth be told, this season of television so far kind of encapsulates all the problems I've had with the MCU, where the individual things are cool, but the overall story is a mess. Not a mess, but like it has issues. It has issues.
yeah, yeah,
The stuff with Matt and Kingpin has been fucking amazing, but outside of that, everything else is kind of just, yeah, that was cool, or well, that was there. I don't know.
yeah,
It's frustrating.
yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm ready to see how they wrap it up. But we talked about it too. Just feel like there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been answered, and I hope they don't try to answer everything in this episode we're about to watch. If they do want to just go ahead and just get rid of the Kingpin task force, Punisher task force thing, go ahead. But let's make it make sense of why we have to do this. Um, you know, and I agree. Like, let's go ahead and just go ahead and tell Heather that you're fucking Daredevil to get this out the way. You have to keep hiding this, keep telling her you're hitting yourself into walls and all this stuff. It's like, okay, we've seen this over and over again. This is the same trope we've always heard. I get you want to keep your stuff in the dark, but she's gonna eventually find out, bro. Like, you've already been through this numbers of times when it comes to Foggy, Karen. It doesn't end well, so you should already know this. So,
I don't know, man. I hope that the finale is substantial. The only positive to me is that, like, we don't have to wait that long for season 2.
right,
It's gonna
they're
be
filming
next
it right
year.
now. So,
Yeah.
yep.
We have 10 minutes before the finale. I think we should do physical media now. Because I
Fine with
honestly,
that, bro.
I have nothing to talk about anymore about this episode. It was very boring.
I agree. How
All
many
right,
things you got?
a lot.
I'll go first then because I only got 4 items. So the first thing I'm going to show is going to be a TV show. A TV show I've been wanting to get for a long time. And the reason why I got it because it's very hard to find this show on streaming. Now, the person that's the head of the show is a very controversial person. So don't laugh when I show it to you guys. But it is
Uh-oh.
The Cosby Show. I bought The Cosby Show, the complete series on DVD. I love this show. And now watching the show as an adult, I see it in a totally different perspective. But I love it, man. This show is just, it's hilarious. I don't care. Nobody say I love Bill Cosby in the show. And I had to get it. It's only right. The next thing I got was Halloween 1978, the Lionsgate Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Shout out to AJ for sending me this. I've been nagging him about this steelbook for the longest, and he actually sent it to me. I was very surprised that he sent it to me. And yeah, I'm very happy to have it. I love this steelbook, bro. I'm sorry. I love it. Shout out to AJ. The next thing I got was Mandalorian season 3. I finally got it on steelbook. I have all 3 seasons now. The only thing I'm missing now is Andor, Hawkeye. I think that's it. Yeah, those only 2 I'm missing from the Disney Plus runs. I have Obi-Wan. So yeah, I got Mando season 3, which I need to give the I need to give this whole I need to give this show a rewatch.
I mean, we got the show. I mean, the movie next year.
Right. So I need to give it a rewatch. And the last thing I got was The Last of Us season 1 steelbook, guys. And man, look at this beauty. Just look at it. Just look at it. It looks amazing. I'm very happy to have it. If I got it in yesterday, I was so happy because I wanted to show it on Nerd Talk, and I got it. So yeah, that's everything I got recently. Only 4 items. Very small haul. It's been very slow for me, physical media. So
Yeah,
it is what it
you
is.
need to turn the phone off your the Wi-Fi off your phone. I saw nothing but pixels. Physical media. AJ sent me a huge crap ton of stuff. I only got bought two of these things. The rest of the stuff he sent me. So this might see. First thing I got was Horrible Bosses. This was $5. I've been passing this up
Sounds
for a
about
while.
right.
I've never seen it, but it's always been a comedy that I've been wanting to check out. So it was $5. Next thing I got was Lucy. I've never seen this. I have a friend that she loves this movie. She was trying to get me to watch it, so I ended up picking it up. Again, it was $6. I was like, whatever. If I don't like it, it's whatever. Okay, so this is all the stuff that AJ sent me. First thing he sent me was Princess Mononoke on Blu-ray. It's hilarious. The day before I got his package, I was at Barnes and Noble trying to find this because I went and saw the anniversary IMAX screening of this movie. And it was the first time watching. I fucking loved it. But this Blu-ray seems to be gone. I'm assuming it's going to get a 4K because the anniversary was this year. But yeah, I absolutely loved this movie. I thought it was awesome. This is only the second Studio Ghibli movie I've seen, I believe. The other one was The Boy and the Heron. I did not like that movie at all. So right now I'm 1 for 1 with Studio Ghibli, I guess. Um, Next thing he sent me was Crawl on 4K. Um,
Wow.
I like this movie. Funnily enough, when the trailers came out, everyone was kind of shitting on it. They were like, "Oh, that just looks like a dumb alligator movie. That's gonna be dumb." And I was one of the only ones like, "Oh, no, it's gonna be really good." And what happened? It ended up being pretty damn good. Um, I didn't need this on 4K, but I was like, "Hey, it's a free upgrade." He asked me if I wanted it. I was like, "Sure." Funny story. I saw this in a severe thunderstorm. It was an
Mm.
insane thunderstorm when I saw this movie. I came out of the movies and it looked like I stepped right into the movie, minus the alligators. Um, Next, these I didn't know he was sending me these two, and I'm very happy about one. The other one, I'm kind of like, well, he sent it to me. Um, the 4K of Evil Dead.
Nice.
Why this is out of print is fucking beyond me, including the next thing. Why this is out of print is fucking beyond me, and I hate that it's out of print. I've been trying to get this on 4K for so long, and I'm so happy I finally. And I'm mad I skipped out when they released the double pack 4K of these two, and I didn't get it, and now it was really gone. Um, this is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I'm happy to have it on 4K. I don't know how good the 4K is going to look because it's a grindhouse movie, but I'm just happy to own it on 4K. And then he sent me Evil Dead 2 on 4K with a slip.
Nice.
I hate this movie. Sorry, I hate this
Wow.
movie. But um, I guess he didn't want either of them, so it's fine. But I love the slip cover. I love it. But yeah, most people are either a Evil Dead 1 person or Evil Dead 2. I am most definitely Evil Dead because this movie is a fucking circus and I don't like it. Um,
Have you
Next
seen Army of
thing,
Darkness?
yes, and I don't really like that either.
Same.
As you can tell, I very much prefer the horror side of Evil Dead, not comedy.
Right.
The next thing he sent me was the 4K of Suspiria. I when he asked me if I wanted this, I think I said yes so fast. It's not even funny because this 4K is like $45 before tax with no slipcover. I was not paying that for this movie. I love this movie. I saw it last year for the first time during my 31 days and 31 on 31. I thought it was really cool, and I'm excited to see it in 4K. I'm assuming with that cinematography, it's gonna pop. He sent me Us on 4K with a slip. Um, this is easily my least favorite of Jordan Peele's movies, but I like the slipcover a lot, and now I have all three of Jordan Peele's movies on 4K. I wish I had them all with slipcovers, but we can't get what we want all the time.
Right.
Um, I'm shocked he sent me this, to be honest, because he loves this movie, but he sent it to me. The 4K steelbook of H2O Halloween. Um,
Wow.
yeah, so we both got a Halloween steelbook. um,
Wow. That's crazy. What's
so
going on, AJ, bro? Where you
he
at, bro? What's up?
he asked me if I wanted this, and it was funny. I was looking at it on Walmart, and it's sold out on Walmart. So it's funny that he asked me if I wanted this, and I was like, well, yes, please. Um, I love H2O, and now that I have this, I'm even more inclined not to buy that stupid Scream Factory 3 box set because I don't. This is the only one I wanted. And this is the last thing he sent me. I took a shot in asking him if he wanted to give me this. He said, fine, whatever, he'll give it to me. The 4K steelbook for Iron Man. Um, I needed two MCU movies on 4K. I needed this and Ant-Man. So, and I asked him specifically for this because I have the steelbooks for Iron Man 2 and 3, and I wanted to have a complete steelbook trilogy for one of these movies because I have the steelbooks for Captain America 1 and 2, but not 3. I'm gonna have the one for Brave
Mm,
New World. We pre-ordered it. And then I have the steelbooks for Thor 1 and 2, but not Ragnarok or Love and Thunder. And then I
wow.
have only the steelbook for the first Guardians of the Galaxy, and then I only have the steelbooks for
Anyways,
Avengers and Age of Ultron. So I wanted to have some complete thing. I guess I
for the
have both the
MCU.
books, yeah. But yeah, I'm very happy to have this. I love this steelbook. I love the art. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of wish they would have kept going with those, man. Like they stopped. I think they stopped at like, damn, which one they stopped at? Because I know Civil War got one. I know Doctor Strange got one. That
I
might have
think
where they
Double
stopped
Possible.
was Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Doctor Strange.
yeah. Because it was
Okay,
doing. I think they was doing as a release.
let's see. You know what? I'm gonna give it one more minute before I check, unless it was tweeted that it was.
It's not out
Uh,
yet. I doubt it's out
Damn,
yet.
Twitter couldn't wait. They're already releasing first looks at things in the finale. Like, brother, literally comes out in 30 seconds. But yeah, now I just need Ant Man, which is surprisingly hard 4K to find. I might, since it's the last 4K I need, I might just bite the bullet and just buy it like full price. I don't want to do that, but
It's funny because I bought that steelbook off Zavi,
mm,
but it was a long time ago, and I bought that. That's when I bought that movie. The episode is up now. And why would they show him in the thumbnail? Even though we probably knew he was going to show up in this episode,
that's
but man, goodness gracious. Disney Plus. We love you, but goodness gracious, why would you guys choose that as the thumbnail for the video? But uh, the stream is up or the video's up. All right, all right. So it's about to start, you guys. It is now 9 o'clock. You guys already know what to do. Click on Daredevil Born Again. I'm gonna, count down 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna hit play. Obviously, we gotta wait. We want to just click the episode, let the buffer, then play that way. It's gonna. I think for me, it's gonna buffer. Let's see.
no, just start at zero.
All right. All right. Are you ready, Tyler?
No, it's taking forever.
All right. Yep, I
And
knew
I
it.
gotta,
I'm about to say, is one of us gonna have issues?
no, it's because I gotta get to, because I was rewatching last week's and I had to get down there.
Ah,
Ooh, I like that title. Straight to Hell. I like that episode of the title. All right, let me. Okay, I am at the Disney Plus logo.
I see it as well.
All right, everybody.
Are
So
you ready?
get to the Disney Plus logo where it's going, that stupid shit, and then we're gonna count you guys in. I'm ready to go.
Ready to go. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1, play.
We will be watching recaps. We're not skipping recaps or anything, so just let it play.
Yes, sir. Previously on.
Mm.
A task force.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
No, I'm talking about through my TV. Can you hear it?
No, because I'm watching it through the computer right now, so I'm hearing the actual audio through my headphones. Oh,
All right. So for the people watching, can you guys let me know if you hear it through the TV or not? I'm trying to have it a little loud so I can hear it, but not too loud that we got fucking copyrighted. That's not what I need right now.
right. And then of course the song is playing as well. That's hilarious.
Yeah, you guys know. Normally when we do watch longs and shit, I don't have it that I can hear it. I'm like, oh,
Right. Why am I 1 year ago? What? Oh shit. So yeah. What?
That's what I told you last week. That's what I told you Friday. I meant.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I told you. Oh,
Yep. Yep. She set it up.
yep. I told you.
Hmm. Damn. All that medication?
Brother. You know who that is? Yeah, okay. Yes.
Oh yeah, he's gonna trust you, all right.
That kind of explains why, other than him being crazy, that kind of explains why when he asked him on the rooftop, like, why did you do it? He doesn't really say anything.
Right. Hmm. He's already like he medicated already.
Mm. But now this begs the question: who is he shooting at, though? Why is he trying to take out Kingpin?
Yeah, he got shot in the shoulder.
Ah!
We don't skip intros, guys.
Boom, 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 boom. I love the intro. I do. I love it.
Oh, Karen's in this episode. I seen her name.
Nice.
There's a lot more names in this episode. John Barthol.
So while the intro's playing, me and Alex talked about it Friday that I theorized that Vanessa had hired Bullseye to kill Foggy in some shape or form. And you guys are watching with us, lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. But Bullseye's trying to kill Kingpin. We don't know why.
Right. Love the intro. Oh, Matt. You're actually in an actual hospital bed and not like being patched up by a person on the street. Oh. Wow.
That's fucking hilarious.
Gotta give him grace. He just fucking got shot. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Who the fuck is Karen?
She knows. She know who Karen is.
Oh.
Of course he is.
Oh, I know why he's trying to kill Kingpin, because he had it ordered that he got moved.
Right. What do you know?
Is it me, or does this girl remind you of Iris from The Flash?
See that?
Ah, Wilson Fisk, you sneaky, sneaky man. I don't know if this is a thing with the new team, but they do this shot where like it's all like blurry and stuff. I don't like that.
Yeah, like out of focus.
I don't like that.
What?
I mean, someone shooting at the mayor is kind of a threat to public safety, but what do I know?
Yeah, but when the president gets shot, do they shut down the entire Washington D.C.?
I mean, I don't know. Somebody else could die.
Mm.
I kind of feel like Matt sacrificed himself for uh Fisk to make it be like I'm only gonna mess with you if you're stepping out of line. But like I'm not
Hmm.
your enemy.
Right. Mm.
Mm, that's a fucking hard line. A dead hero is better than a
A
live
hero is better than
vigilante.
a live vigilante.
Mm,
Mm.
about what? Shut up. Please shut up, bro. Ooh. Is this the first time that he's had his all white suit, or did he have it in season 3?
He had a somewhat in season 3. I think he didn't have it. It wasn't all white. He had a black shirt underneath it, if I'm not mistaken.
This girl's gonna die sooner rather than later. She gonna die, bro. I love this man so much.
Mm. Mm. Wow. You might as well send me home then, sir, because I'm not completely on board. Mm. Mm. This is Buck. The new what's the name? What's the name? Wesley?
Wesley. Wesley.
This guy's like always playing a cop, bro.
I don't. Who is this guy? I don't know who he is.
I forgot what's his name is, but he's always playing like this type of role. Mhm. He said there are still sane people in this building.
Well, I feel like that's a statement that needs to be made, bro. Because Jesus. Of
This nigga knows his walk.
course he does, bro. This dude can sense neon.
How can you hear neon? You should have been did that, bro.
Oh, don't tell me they put a bomb in the teddy bear. You could definitely tell that the first two episodes and the last two episodes were the new team because only those two. Well, only those episodes do that thing with the aspect ratio.
I think this episode is also shot by them too. I think.
No, that's what I'm saying because they just did the thing with the aspect ratio,
Mm-hmm.
which I do like. Oh shit!
Power outage. Oh,
Saving my
bro.
life with words.
See, you weren't even alive. You weren't even alive for the blackout, was you?
Killing me softly. What blackout?
So there was a blackout in 2003 that like knocked out the entire Eastern Seaboard. I'm talking about like a massive blackout. You were like 1 year old. So he was there to kill Matt.
Mm-hmm. That's nice that they put that in there. The artist just passed away. Well, he
Imagine that,
wanted the
bro.
whole city
Blackout in New
shut
York
down.
City,
You
bro.
asked for it. You ask and you shall
Bro,
receive.
just imagine that, dude. What would y'all do if there's a blackout right now in New York City, bro?
Go to sleep.
That's for sure. This
Be like,
nigga
well,
went home of all places. You don't think he would go to your house?
maybe he knows that.
Wow. Night out, man.
Yo.
He... Karen.
I hope if they're really gonna do this Punisher special, I hope Karen is in it.
That's a good question.
Here comes. Hey, cue the clown music. Fucking idiots.
Let's get it. Really?
Hey, shut up.
Yo, John Murtaugh is such a treasure, bro, man. I swear, dude.
I gotta watch The Accountant. Second one comes out next week.
And look at this. I guess. Up, and we know who killed him. We know who killed him. It was him. I think we all guessed it already.
I been knew that. Ow!
We're doing it with a messed up shoulder, guys.
Ooh!
Who's the real Punisher in this board, bro?
Damn! Please just don't CGI shit.
Ooh!
Oh damn!
That's
Please,
a little
just no
excessive.
CGI. Just no CGI, please, bro. Mm. Does this new team just not like to shoot with lights? I'm convinced, bro. All of their action sequences are in fucking pitch black, bro.
This dude is out here murdering all these guys, bro. Man, this ooh!
Oh, not the
It's like at this point,
TV.
you might as well kill him at this point because this ain't gonna do nothing but get him off.
Mm. That was cool. You gotta interrogate him like Batman. Did you kill the white? There you go. Oh, I know they heard that.
I'll take that walkie from you. They ain't gonna kill him.
Well, Bat is not gonna kill him. Because you know, if it were up to Frank, that dude wouldn't even be breathing right now.
His head would have been blown off.
Yo, that was crazy.
You're not gonna do it.
Bro.
They ain't gonna do it.
This dude doesn't know anything except fucking killing, bro. Damn.
Mm.
Oh shit. Wee!
Mm.
I'm glad that he called him out on his shit, bro, because it's like, brother, you see, you know who I am. Why are you gonna try to put a bullet in this dude's head right in front of me? Oh, not his house.
Damn it, I like that apartment.
Blowing up a blind man's house is another level of evil. There's the image. Is that my goat? Save me from this
There she
boredom,
is.
please.
She called
So
you. I call shotgun. He said shotgun, bro. Do you not just say?
I don't think that's the only action we're gonna get because he kept the walkie for a reason.
Right.
Gotta be more of these idiots. Got 33 minutes left. I don't know how much that includes credits. Mm.
Like I said, oat milk.
He should have called him a bitch for asking for that. That would have been
Mhm.
funny.
Hmm. Got her back in the field. Mhm.
Okay.
This woman that aged very well.
What'd you say?
I said she's aged very well.
Oh,
Talking about Karen. Still look the same for real from the
yeah.
first season.
Um.
Hmm. Mm. Ooh.
Where Bozo?
Mm.
Okay. Should have gotten that 4 episodes ago, but okay.
Right. Mm. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Brother, how? Okay.
Mm. Mm. Wow, they actually made that sign. Wow. Avocados. Y'all in a dark space. Y'all gotta be focused.
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna shut up. I almost made a really mean joke.
Mhm. 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 Mm.
More than halfway through this episode, it definitely feels like there's an episode missing. This does
Mhm.
not feel like a season finale.
You said what? It doesn't feel like a season finale.
Nope.
Mm. Come on, Frank, go out there, bro. Got 24 minutes left. Ooh,
Oh, oh. That's cool. That's cool. Okay.
Yo, the silhouette, bro. Him walking in the endo, bro.
Bro, give him the two machine guns.
Too
Mm.
slow.
Oh, motherfucker, you know who I am. Wait, so these idiots were just hanging out here this whole time? Oh!
Bro, he took that shotgun like it was nothing, bro.
mm, mm.
Oh, we know he doesn't die. Care if you a girl, bro.
Equality. Oh!
Ooh!
Damn!
Bro, why are y'all shooting him in the back, bro?
Because he's not wearing anything in the back.
Mm.
Well, you know what the Punisher special is about to be about. Him held hostage 45 minutes. Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh, she recorded the message.
Damn. She did that to save her own ass though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're dead, buddy.
But he was dead already at some point. Cause
Mm-hmm.
the first thing he did was make Fisk an enemy. What the fuck is that?
Mm.
Mm.
Wow.
Mm. I forgot about this dude.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This should have happened earlier in the fucking season.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, you're in a room completely covered by plastic. What do you think is about to happen here, sir?
Mm-hmm. Mhm.
You see? He even fucking knows it. Thank you. You're a bunch of fucking clown, bro. Put that on a wall. You're a bunch of fucking clowns. Thank you, Frank Castle.
Mhm. Mm. Right. Mhm. Mhm. What? Mm.
Mm.
You said what's up?
Bro, this
He's
dude's
crushing
already
his
been
head, bro.
within an inch of his life. So like that's nothing to him.
This nigga
He gets
crushing his skull.
he gets beat really badly in the first season, and it's nothing compared to
Mhm.
this. Mm.
Mm. This nigga, unbelievable. Oh, what?
What the fuck?
Disney,
Yo! What?
Disney.
Brother!
Did y'all just
Brother!
did y'all just allow that to happen on? I could say national
Yo!
television.
Yo! What the fuck? Yo! In the words of a great man, fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. Wow. They said, nah, you think we were gonna stop with the violence in Deadpool Wolverine? While that listen, that was cool. I don't know if that's humanly possible for a person to do. That's kind of
Talking about to
that's
crush
kind
somebody's head
of
like that.
that dude like literally ripped part of his head like off. Unless he's taking bench press lessons from Michael Myers, I don't know, bro. Wow, 80% of this finale is really just action, huh? I love how all this shit is going on. Nobody's trying to get the power back on.
Right.
It's like, yeah, now we got our own problems. Y'all can sit in the dark for 12 hours. The sun comes up at 6. You'll live.
Oh yeah. See, look what they're doing. They're setting up for. I'm gonna say we got 15 minutes left, but it's like, bro, what the hell, dude? It's like I feel like they're setting up. Oh, ours back on.
So they did they just sit out there all night? What the fuck?
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, you lost Matt. Like she cares anyway.
Hello there.
What's your Doctor Evil looking ass?
Good morning, America.
Mhm.
Brother, you're in the middle of the street on your motorcycle watching Kingpin give a speech. Only in New York.
Safer Streets Initiative.
Hmm.
So what does that mean for Spider Man?
I don't know. He can't show up in the movies apparently. 8 p.m., brother.
Mm. I don't think Buck likes this.
How can you really control that though? That's my thing. What are you gonna do? Shut down Manhattan at 8 o'clock?
Get the fuck out of here.
It'll look like Elliot from ET. Street level Civil War.
Hmm?
That's where they gotta be going. Yep. He's gonna tell them all that he's Daredevil. It's gonna be like oh my god, what am I thinking of? Basically like the
Oh,
cops are
he got Punisher in there, bro. Yeah, that's the shot I was talking about of them having dinner in front of the pan.
that's a big ass glass of champagne. Good lord. She got the amulet on?
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, see back in his. Oh, I said, oh,
That's a cool shot.
it's a nice shot. Shot that was in the trailer as well.
Alright, we get it. The red lighting it signifies Daredevil.
Oh, that was very underwhelming.
Good. Oh, it says skip credits. It says
I'm
skip
not
credits.
skipping. But you gonna skip it?
No, no, well, I better not
Oh,
fucking not mean that there's not a post credit scene.
there's a post credit scene.
I'm
Yeah,
a
there's a
little
post credit scene.
underwhelmed. I'm a little underwhelmed, but
I'm
I
underwhelmed as
like
well.
I like
Up,
where
up. Here
it's
we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, he's getting out, bro. No. Mhm.
Anthony Petruccio. Okay. You fucking dumb fuck. Why would you do You fucking idiot. Why would you do that?
I said I knew he's gonna get out because we got the Punisher special coming up.
Well, yeah. Let me see if I think that's it.
Damn, man. Is that the only post credit scene? Yeah, it's the only
Yeah.
post credit scene.
Uh-huh.
Damn, man.
I think I'm more excited with where the
Yes.
show is gonna go rather than the actual finale.
And it's so strange because we knew it was supposed to be longer. So it's like
It definitely
now it
feels
felt
like
like this
it's
was the
split.
build up to it's split. It is because I felt like that was very underwhelming finale.
I don't know. Like, I kind of accepted halfway through that they weren't gonna do anything crazy, so I just kind of rocked with it. You know, the action stuff was cool, but in terms of furthering the story stuff, they didn't really further anything.
Yeah, yeah. They didn't resolve anything. So, dude, it as a season finale, it's probably the lowest out of all the season finales, for sure, for this show at least. Um, I mean, like I said, the Punisher stuff was great. Obviously, Matt and uh, John Berthal and Charlie Cox got amazing chemistry as these characters. Um, they were a standout. It's great seeing Karen back. I'm sorry. I know you don't like the Karen and Matt relationship. I love their relationship. Like as it looks like Heather is out of the picture at this point because she's working with Fisk. So I mean, if I find out you're working for my arch nemesis, you're out of here, buddy. I'm sorry. Bye. Um, but yeah, yeah, I liked it. But
I
I was underwhelmed though. Overwhelmed though.
Like I said, I think this finale. I think they can get away with this kind of finale because again, we're getting it next year. We're not waiting three
Right.
years for it. You know,
Right.
if this was fucking truthfully, real shit, this on paper and execution is low key the same exact finale we got for House of the Dragon season 2.
I agree.
Real shit.
I agree.
But the thing is, we don't have to wait 3 years.
Right.
We don't have to wait 3 years. We're getting it next year. And for all we know, they could drop it in January of next year for all we know.
Which they probably
So
will.
so I'm not necessarily mad. I'm okay with it. I'm just more underwhelmed that well, they didn't really get rid of the storyline cuz it's still there. It's still going to be a thing. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not mad. I'm kind of okay with it. Mm.
Same. I'm just a little underwhelmed. It felt weird when I was looking at the time, but I'm like, I gotta count the credits. I'm like, oh, we still got this much time. I'm like, no, we don't. We got the credits. So when it was kind of wrapping up, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the end of the episode. Like this is the end. That's the only action sequence we got.
I like I said, I think I'm more excited for where it's gonna go. It's seemingly like it's true. We're going to get the street level Civil War thing, but the thing is, they're implementing all these rules and all this extra shit. There's no way we're not getting defenders back. There's no way.
That's what I'm saying. Do you see the other heroes showing up? Because I expected something like that. I expect just a cameo maybe from one of them, maybe a Jessica Jones. I was expecting to see them sitting in Josie's. I was expecting to see one of them sitting in there, hint that they were going to come back, but no one was there besides the characters we already met in the show.
I don't know. I like I said, I hope that's where they're going with it. Clearly, that's clearly where they're going. Street level Civil War because they've got the cops divided, and now it's gonna.
Right.
They're bringing it back to, even though that's kind of what this season was. They're bringing it back to a group of people trying to take down Wilson Fisk. Only now
Right.
it's worse because he's got a whole fucking task force of killers behind him
And a whole army.
and Dex is still out there. Bullseye's still out there. So realistically, this is the season 3 part 2 that this season should have
Right.
been.
Exactly. With
So,
Punisher mixed in there too.
I mean, we don't know if he's gonna be back. For all we know, he's not. They're just gonna do a special and then
he should be back. He should be back. I don't care what I say.
You know me.
He'd be sitting up on the roof sniping. He'd be on the roof sniping,
I think it was a cool finale. I liked it more than last week's episode. We might feel different about it come next year when we're watching season 2.
Well, we might think of it differently. We'll be able to binge watch it before we watch season 2 because I'm definitely binging it before the season comes out for sure. It might feel better when it's wrapped up in one sitting. Like I didn't have to wait for this because we were waiting for this episode from last week. So if I can watch this episode, the last episode and this episode back to back, I might feel differently.
I do like the fact that, like, I hope there's no time jump in season 2. I hope it picks off right where this leaves off. Because if that's the case, I would love how this season and then the next season, it's kind of a 2-part season. I like that. That's cool to me. So I don't know.
I think with the fact that they started filming, I don't think there's a time jump because all the events feel too big for it to jump in time. I don't think that should make sense for it to be a time jump.
The show as a whole, man, I enjoyed it. The season, I enjoyed it. I think it would probably get a strong 4 out of 5 for me as a season. I
agree.
I think all of the acting was great.
Yes.
The standouts were Matt and Kingpin. White Tiger was a third standout to me. Rest in peace. I thought he was fucking fantastic. The action was very good, minus the opening to the show, which was dog shit.
Some of the CGI moments.
I said, I didn't have a problem with the Muse fight CGI. It was just only the first fight.
I didn't have a problem with that. Yeah, that's basically what I was talking about.
I think, for the most part, the pacing of the show is pretty good. It's just, to me, the storytelling is a little rough. I feel like they introduced a lot of interesting things and then kind of abandoned them. But
it happens when you have two teams working on one project. That's what happens when you still keep some elements from what the show was originally, didn't add new stuff that don't mesh.
There were things that I wish had more development, like Muse. We didn't see anything signifying Muse is alive in this finale, so I'm willing to say he is done. So that's disappointing. Everything with Dex and Kingpin was awesome. Clearly they're showing that Vanessa and Kingpin are gonna remain strong. That thing teased that last week, that doesn't matter. So
I'm with it.
I'm happy about that. Thank everything holy. And I'm ready for season 2. I thought it was a very good season, and I think they're gonna improve. I hope they're going to take the main criticism, which is stop it with the CGI. Just go practical. Go, balls to the wall. And for the love of God, put some fucking lights on set when you do action sequences, please. I don't understand why every action sequence from this new team was shot in pitch black.
Besides the Muse fight.
Exactly. No. I'm talking about episodes 1.
I'm talking about.
2, and then
I'm talking about Heather and what Heather was involved with.
But that was the old team. That wasn't the new team.
Right.
The new team did the premiere and then this episode. And both episodes have fights in fucking pitch black that you can't see what is happening.
Right.
So please just move away from that. Lights. Let me see what the stunt people are doing. They're killing themselves for a reason.
Right.
But very good season nonetheless.
I concur. So yeah, that's our live watch along of the Daredevil season finale. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know what you guys thought about the episode in the comment section below. Are you guys excited for season 2? Are you guys ready for season 2? I mean, I'm ready for it. Give it to me by the end of this year. Give it to me at the end of this year. I would love to get it by the end of this year, but of course that's not gonna happen. January would be awesome if it came out in January for sure. But yeah, you got anything else to add before we get out of here, Tyler?
Yeah, so we did Nerd Talk today because tomorrow I'll go into a press screening for Sinners. I'm very excited for that. Finally see this fucking movie. I feel like everybody and their mother's seen it except me. And then next week we'll be back. We doing Fallout next week? Or is that
we're doing Fallout?
No, I don't think so. Let me see. Next week it is Fallout. Next week we'll be doing a Mission Impossible watch along for Mission Impossible Fallout. We are going to be back on the Mission Impossible binge. Very excited to be doing that. We'll probably be shit. But yeah, we'll be starting at 8 that night because that movie's really long, and then we're going to be also talking
Yes.
about The Last of
The
Us
Last of
episodes
Us,
1 and
bro.
2, which we did not include it here because we just wanted to make it all about Daredevil. We will talk about it next week. We'll talk about episodes 1 and 2. Briefly, we both loved the episode. Thought it was a fantastic start to
Yes.
season 2.
Yes,
We were
sir.
actually a little upset that we couldn't talk about it today, but
Yes, I definitely was.
um, we will talk about it next week. All I'm saying is I fucking absolutely love the episode. I haven't stopped thinking about it since Sunday night. But yeah, we will be talking about that next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, be ready for that. Stay tuned. Please hit that like button. We also did hit our goal of 275, guys. You guys can help us out and let us get 25 more to get to 300. We'll really appreciate that. Like the video, share the video, share the channel, hit that notification bell, stay up to date on our videos. We really appreciate it. And we're out on this one, you guys. Peace out.